Hi there, Crystal Johnson here. I'm at Truth Fitness. We are a gym in downtown Puyallup. We offer CrossFit classes, boot camp classes, and also CrossFit Kids classes. And I like to do videos with our athletes and our coaches so that we can show you how we have true fitness for real people. The athletes that we have here are real people that you guys know out in your community, and I want them to share their story with you to see if maybe you have a similar story, or maybe you want to find out more about them and get to know them here at the gym. I'm going to go ahead and tag our guest here and get rid of some of our comments here so we can just focus on talking to you. So today I'm with my special guest. Her name is Mindy. Mindy has been a part of this gym for over 5 years. A lot of different capacities. Of course, she's an athlete here. She does CrossFit with us, and so she's going to share with us kind of her story, walk us through the last 5 years, and just give you a sense of how a real person like Mindy fits fitness into her life and why she does it and what she gets from it. So Mindy, you started in 2013, right? So tell us a little bit about when you first came here or were getting ready to come here. What made you come here? How did we come to know you?
Okay. Well, my sister actually was one of your first athletes at the old gym.
That's right. Hi, Jody.
And she's a big inspiration to me, and she started doing it, loved it. And so I decided that I wanted to try. I was nervous. I was really scared.
Yeah.
It's intimidating to think, but it really, I loved it from the very beginning. It's empowering.
Okay.
And
what made you love it? Like specifically, like kind of, give the people who are watching like an idea of like, okay, so this is a gym. We're just a regular gym. You came in here and you started with our beginners program. What made you love it?
I think it was a combination of things, but mainly I would come in and get a fantastic workout. I would a lot of the times be the very last person to come in or to finish, but I had everyone cheering me on. And so I felt like it was a place where I could come and get a fantastic workout, build muscle, feel strong, and have that support, and knowing that even though I was dead last a lot of the time, I had people cheering me on and were supportive. And I think you can't go to a gym and just jump on a treadmill, or I think
nobody cheers you on the treadmill.
No. Unfortunately, no.
That's funny. So prior to starting here, what did you do physical fitness wise? Kind of paint us a picture of like where you were at. I mean, were you like a runner, or were you a couch potato? Like, tell us where you were at.
I have 3 kids. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I used my kids as an excuse the majority of my life, having kids, and I really did. I tried to work out at home. I tried to go to the Y because I could bring all my kids, but I didn't have, anywhere I went, I didn't have what I have here, and I just couldn't do it. But after my last child, I found out I was type 2 diabetic.
Okay, yeah.
And that was a lot of the kick in the pants I needed to do something.
Yeah. So you started 5 years ago, pretty consistent through that. Tell us what kind of changes happened to your body or other things in your life because of, number one, doing CrossFit training, and then number 2, being in a community that was supportive. What happened to you? Like, did things happen to your body? What happened with the diabetes? How is that going?
Yeah, so I have lost, since I've been here, probably about 40 pounds and been able to maintain that. Which, of course, when you lose weight, your diabetes gets better. I never had to go on insulin, but I was very close, and so that's part of the reason I needed to get in here and get it done.
Yeah.
I do take one medication, but just recently got that cut in half.
Oh, good.
So I know that coming and working out and building muscle. I don't feel like I can build muscle anywhere else. I've tried everything, but I can't build the muscle like I can here. And I love that I can come in and the WOD's written on the board and you tell me what to do and I do it and I get a fantastic workout and I don't have to think about it.
Right. Yep.
And with 3 kids and feeling crappy because I was diabetic and tired and all those things, I just love that I can come here. You can just tell me what to do and I can do it. And
just do it.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yes. And it works.
And I would say that's, part of that is the technique of CrossFit, the CrossFit methodology, which includes a lot of Olympic lifting. I know some people are scared or intimidated by barbells. What do you think about barbells?
Oh, yeah. I used to be intimidated, but now it's, I love every aspect of CrossFit, but I love the lifting.
Wow.
I just got my PR on my deadlift.
Oh, that's right, yeah. That was last week.
Yeah. And it just, it's such a, I feel like I never come out of here feeling like I failed.
Good.
Even though you always fail, you go to a point where you have to fail in order to get better.
Yeah.
But I feel like the lifting is one of my favorite parts.
That's interesting. I agree. Before I started CrossFit, I was intimidated by the barbells, but now I can't imagine not having that in my fitness life.
Right.
So I know that you have left for periods of time from CrossFit. Tell us about that. Maybe if you don't mind sharing why. Like a lot of times I know life gets in the way.
Right.
Maybe something got in the way in your life. But then also, why did you come back? I think that's important too. I know there are also a lot of people who start something or have started CrossFit and then they leave thinking, I don't know, that they can't come back or there's some sort of barrier. Tell us about yours.
I had shoulder surgery at one point in the middle of that. So I took about a year off. But that was from an old injury from softball, and I feel great now. I have struggled with just making the time. As a mom of 3, I think that I never put myself first. I always used my kids as an excuse to not exercise.
Those darn kids.
I'm like, no, I got to do this, I got to do that. And I wanted to be a good mom, and I wanted to be there for my kids, but sacrificing my health made it worse.
I feel like a lot of women, we tend to do that. We kind of put ourselves on the back burner. Would you say that now doing CrossFit has helped you be a better mom? I
completely think it has. I'm not as tired as I used to be. I have more energy. I think I'm a good example to my daughter. It's not always easy. There are days I don't want to come and work out, but every time I do, I feel fantastic. Sometimes it's a really crappy workout and I didn't do very good.
Burpees?
Burpees. But I always go away feeling better than I did when I walked in the door.
That's so good to hear. That's awesome. So there's a lot of gyms out there. We are in an area where we have gyms surrounding us, all different kinds. What makes you come back here? Why is this place significant? And what makes you come back here?
So I have tried going to other places that had things that my kids could do, although there is here too. But I thought, I'll go to the Y because there's such a variety of things. And like I said, I love the weightlifting. Well, I just couldn't bring myself to go in and lift weights by myself. Like I said, I need someone to tell me what to do, and I'll do it. So I have gone, maybe sometimes the classes weren't, lined up for me, and so I thought, I'll just go to the Y and work out by myself. Doesn't happen. I don't push myself, and I don't work out as hard anywhere else than I
Yeah.
have here. And so, and I just love it. The atmosphere, the family, everyone is so kind and cheering you on and uplifting, and the coaches are great. It's just, I just keep coming back, and I'm going to stay here.
Good. Yes. Well, and you've had a couple of your kids here.
Yeah.
Your oldest didn't come, did he?
No,
I think he was already graduated and out of town.
Yeah.
But the younger two have been in our CrossFit Kids program.
Yep.
And was there anything significant with them being participating in that kind of stuck out to you?
Well, they really, I think their confidence in themselves, you know, Austin is, you know, now graduated and out of the country, but he had this, you know, he loved the weightlifting too.
Yeah.
And so did Shay. She did like a 125-pound
I remember
deadlift,
that, yeah.
and she was so excited.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they loved it. They just get busy with sports at
Totally.
school
Yep.
and
Yeah.
stuff, and so that makes it hard, but yeah, we've loved it. I keep trying to get my husband in here, but
Yeah.
he's super busy.
Yep,
So
yeah. Well, that's so awesome. We are so glad to hear, you know, stories about real people. You know, like Mindy said, she is a mom of 3, busy, had kind of used her children as an excuse not to make the time for herself, you know, but now she has, you know, and she's been able to combat some things in her life. You know, in our description, we mentioned that it helps battling with anxiety. You had mentioned some depression,
Yes.
you know,
Yep.
and that's all normal part of life that we all experience. You know, you mentioned you had a surgery. That's a big change in people's lives to have a surgery and go through recovery like that. And it's great to hear that you've been able to, you know, work on your strength and your confidence and all of those things here at the gym. And like I said, I just want to make sure that people know that these are real people working out here. There's not anything magical about them except that they do CrossFit here. But like they're real people who started from real places. If you are out there and you're watching and wondering, you know, do I have to get fit first to try CrossFit? What do you think?
no, because you can modify everything. That's the thing that I love about it too, is that you know, if you can't lift the prescribed weight, then you lift a lighter weight, but you're still doing it, you're still moving. And if you have knee problems or shoulder problems, there's always something the coaches can do to help you still get that good workout. And so yeah, no, you don't have to go get fit, because that won't happen. You'll never get here.
No, yeah, you'll get fit here.
Yes.
You just come here, start here. And we have the perfect place for you to start. We have what we call an on-ramp program for anyone who is interested in starting with CrossFit. Actually, we have our orientations going on today. It's the first Tuesday of the month. And so if you're watching this video today and thinking it might be something that you would want to try out, I want to invite you tonight at 7 p.m. to come down to the gym and just sit and listen to our orientation, get to meet a couple of our coaches, see the facility, and see if it might be something that you want to try this month. We have these orientations at the beginning of every month, and so if it doesn't work out timing-wise for you right now, just know that we have another one coming up next month. And bring a friend, bring a family member. We have lots of families here, lots of husbands and wives and fathers and sons and mothers and brothers, and everyone's here. We try to make it a very family-friendly environment while still encouraging some good, friendly competition. We have in-house competitions. We actually have one coming up at the end of this month. We have a 5-week in-house competition. So if you are a little bit of a competitive nature in you, then we want to encourage you to come down and check that out too. So thanks for sharing your story, Mindy. I know you were hesitant to do it, as most people are, but I want you guys to know that everyone is real people. The coaches are real people, the athletes are real people, and we would love for you to come visit us and come work out with us, lift some weights, throw around some barbells, you know, get rid of that intimidation of lifting weights and just feel good about yourself. That's our goal, is to help every person who walks through our door just become a better version of themselves. And so thanks for listening to our video, and we will post this on our YouTube station, which is Truth Fitness Project. And when you're there, check out some of our other videos, some of our other athletes that we have highlighted throughout the weeks. So have a great day, guys, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.